59 wakes up on the wrong side of the bed. Realizes all his hair is on one side of his head, takes just under a minute to work out that it's because of the way that he slept. He finds some clothes and gets dressed. He can help but look in the mirror and be subtly impressed how he looks rough around the edges and yet casually messy. As he glances out the window, sees the sight he is blessed with of 60 from across the street. Now 60 was beautiful. Perfectly trimmed cuticles, dressed in something suitable and never rude or crude at all. Unimprovable. Right on time as usual, more on cue than a snooker ball, but like to play it super cool. 59 wanted to tell her that he knew her favourite flower. He thought of it every second, every minute, every hour, but he knew it wouldn't work. He'd never get the girl because although she lived across the street, they came from different ones. 59 and my 60s, perfectly round figure. 60 thought 59 was odd. You see, one of his favourite films was 101 Dalmatians. She preferred the sequel. He romanticised the idea they were star-crossed lovers. They could overcome the odds and evens because they had each other, while she maintained she was honoured by a mother that separate could not be equal. And though at the time he felt stupid, dumb for trying to love a girl controlled by her stupid mama, should have been comforted by that simple some take 59 away from 60, and you're left with the one. And sure enough, after 2 months of moping around, 61 days later, 61 was who he found. He had lost his keys and his parents were out, so one day after school he ran into a house as he noticed slightly wonky numbers on the door. He wondered why he never introduced himself before. As she let him in, his jaw dropped in. Oh, 61 was like 60. With a little bit more. See, she had prettier eyes and an approachable smile. And like him, rough around the edges, casual style, and like him, everything with disorganized parts, and like him, didn't mind her friend stayed a while because she was like him. And he liked her. He reckoned she would like him if she knew he was like her, and it was different this time. I mean, this girl was wicked, so he plucked up the courage and asked for her digits. She said, I'm 61. He grinned and said, I'm 59, and today I've had a really nice time, so tomorrow if you went you could come over to mine. She said sure. She loved talking to someone just as quirky. She agreed to this unofficial first date. In the end, it was only really 1 minute early, but it didn't matter because she arrived 1 minute later. From that moment on, it was non-stop chatter. How they loved X Factor. How they had 2 factors. How that didn't matter. Distinctiveness made them better. And by the end of the night, they went together, and one day she was talking about stuck up 60. She noticed that 59 looked a bit shifty. He blushed and told her of his crush. The best thing that never happened because it led to us, and 61 was clever, see. Not prone to jealousy, she looked him in the eyes and told him quite tenderly, you're 59, I'm 61, together we combine to become twice what 60 could ever be. And at this point, 59 had tears in his eyes. He was so glad to have this one-of-a-kind girl in his life. He told her the very definition of being proud was the only one in himself could his heart divide, and she was the one he wanted to give his heart to. She said she felt the same, and she knew the films were half true because it wasn't real love. But love was just a sample. When it came to real love, they were a prime example.